IGEMS gives you the ability to customize the report. So if you go into the Process button and you click on the Report button, if you don't have any customized reports, you'll just go straight into the report. Once you generate a customized report, then you'll get this dialog box so you can choose which report that you want to generate. So we'll just go for the generic one right now. So this is what you start off with. And if you want to modify this, you press F5 on your keyboard. Brings you to the template. So then you can delete things, add things. For example, if we wanted to put our logo onto this report here, I can go up to the Insert area, Image, and you got different format images that we can put in here. So let's see, I think I've got a JPEG here. So we'll put that on there. And we'll move this around a bit. So we'll put that down here. Of course, you can resize things and such. And we'll position that more up in the corner as far as I can. So let's see, that looks reasonable for now. And then we'll slide that over. Maybe. So there we go. And then, of course, that's where your image is going to show up down here. You've got the different fields that are currently being printed up. So, like, if you click on one of these, when I click on that, see how it highlights that entire thing? That shows that this is a field name. So over here on the right, you've got a listing of all the different fields that are available, and then under this LTF category, you've got all the different field names. So since this is a label, then this is coming from this label name here. So where this is the actual value from further down in the list, that would be coming from under the machine area. So if this was going to be a report for perhaps a water-only application and we didn't care about the abrasive information, I can click into that row and I can go up to Table and delete that row. And then once you've made changes, if you want to save it as a different name, so go up to File and then Save As, and we'll save it with this .tig extension. So we're going to call this New Post Report and save that. Up here on the top right, if you click on the green button here, it'll generate the report, show you the current format. So we've got our logo up there. We've got the abrasive information's gone. So I can press F5 back here. So on the right here is a listing of all the different fields that are available. If you want to add fields, you can run a startup script, and you can then have the operator or whoever's running this type in information as far as like customer, PO number, things like that. So to do that, you go to this IGEMS menu here and click on Startup Script, and this is the report that shows up initially. So the basic startup script, of course, is just a blank. And then if there's additional fields that you want to put in here, for example, this is information startup script that wrote for somebody, where it'll pop up a dialog box, and we'll just paste this in here. And it'll prompt for customer name, PO number, maybe who programmed the part. And this particular customer had a shuttle table system, so they could specify whether it was going to be cut on the upper tray or lower tray. So down here, there's basically a dialog box that generates that. And then if you want information about all this code, click on this button here, and it'll bring up the documentation for the iLisp language that's used for this. So the dialog boxes are here, this area on that, so I'm just going to copy and do a find on that. Not worry about matching case. And then you've got all the different ways of creating different types of dialog boxes and such. So You can read through that if you've done any programming. Should be fairly easy to figure that out. So that's the startup script, and we're just going to save that. And we'll click out of here and run startup script. We'll click on yes, and then we can put in customer's name, PO number, and such. And all right, so this will be on a shuttle table. We'll cut it on both trays. You know, if the operator can specify whether it's going to have 5-axis cuts or not, whether they, in this case, whether they want to use G92s or G54s, whatever. So then you can start putting those fields onto the report. Now, if you look over on the right, nothing's changed over here. There are no new fields. So click on this plus button, and then you can start adding those from that startup script. So, for example, customer, and then in here you'd set this A variable to customer, and if you click on the evaluate button, it'll show you what it's currently set to. So we'll do that, and then so then over here on the right, you'll see this list category will show up with these new variables that we're adding. So then we can add, let's see, it was originated by, and then the actual variable name was originated by, and click on evaluate, make sure we got it right. That's okay. And then we had PO number, however you want that label to show up, and then that was just PO for the variable name, and so on. So once these fields are over here, then you can add them to your report. So we can come over here and start putting in things. So we'll have customer first, and we'll double click on the customer field over here, and then we'll have originated by, and double click on that, and we'll have PO and add that. So you can click on this generate report button at any time to see how it's going. So let's put all that information in there, and if we go back F5, come back to here, we'll want to save that, so we'll just go File, Save. So we'll go ahead and exit out of here and see how this works now. So we'll come into here, click on the report button. So in this list, we've got now the new report that we just generated, and we'll click on OK, and we're going to call this ABC Company, and the PO 987654, originated by Bob. And we didn't actually do those fields, so we're not worried about that for right now. And there's our report. So we've got our new logo, those new fields that we just entered in. The abrasive information is gone. So that's how you can customize a report. If you have any questions on that, please let me know.